So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases.
Towering header! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he shoots! And no mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Alaba. Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Getting up there! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, good effort! That's put paid to the danger. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Ibrahimovic doesn't quite get there. Lofted upfield. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's De Bruyne. Great ball. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete! That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And
it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. De Bruyne. Kimmich. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted.
if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
O'Reilly spots it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame we just couldn't finish it off.
De Bruyne! He's done very well to get to that.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that has not gone well. This is a promising build-up. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to...
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Gerrard. 5 minutes till the break. Pinches it off him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Marquinhos. And he's quick to return it. Gerrard. Bastoni, it's a pretty loose pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. It's Ibrahimovic! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Pullet plays it in. Gerrard. That's it, 45 minutes up. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. So the action resumes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Space for him to turn and look. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now, can they get him away? Kimmich. Now it's Kane. Rice. He's beaten the last man, and he's in on Mohamed Salah! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for movement.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Chance here to counter. Looking to play him in.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Gerrard. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pull it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19.
Xavi Alonso.
Mbappe.
It's a
Number
searching
24.
pass.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern
Number
coach's
14.
mindset.
De Bruyne.
Gerrard.
Coming on the field.
Drogba.
Number 17. Dayo Upamecano.
They've got to be quick
Number
moving this
9.
forward.
Didier Drogba.
It's all a little bit desperate,
Number
but it's
8.
got the job done.
Messi.
Well, that tackle was
Number
immense, and so
22.
was the relief.
Eduardo
The great escape.
Camavinga. Substitution.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Kane, foot in. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Kane. Kimmich. Ibrahimovic gets a foot in here. Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Chance! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! A finish right from the top draw! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Messi. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He
tries one from range. Passes and a chance. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He's there to hit it! He will be livid with himself. Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard. Good ball, good take. And he was alert to it. Deftly away. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Driving on and making good progress. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's clever. Alaba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Bruno Fernandes. Some intricate passing. Look, there's the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
They get a throw in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Munich have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Now this could be a chance. And here's Gerrard. Gets a good foot in there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. O'Reilly. And it's Gerrard. It's Kimmich. Gerrard. De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Now it's Mbappe. O'Reilly, chance to deliver. Baresi with the clearance. Perez. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Gerrard. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Mbappe, and this is Kane. Gerrard, spread out to the left. He's found space here. Batistuta. Oh, it's Batistuta. And this is Perez. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Batistuta. O'Reilly. Gerrard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. Batistuta. Batistuta! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
There will be 1 minute
So
at
the
a
first
time.
moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Munich really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's a sharp little ball here, and there's green grass ahead of him. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. O'Reilly. Kimmich. And it's Gerrard. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. And that is a little undercooked. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gerrard. That's a little off target. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. That is a great pick out. Well, that has not gone well. De Bruyne. Oh, super ball. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Alaba. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Munich are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, it's Batistuta. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gerrard. Kimmich. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. That looks a good ball through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kimmich. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Kane. Gerrard. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Alaba cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Dink through. And it's claimed by the keeper. De Bruyne. Baresi looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Now it's Batistuta. Now he's got space here. Good read, needed to be. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ambitious ball here. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Not the most accurate pass. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk tries to clear. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Threads one in. That's going across goal. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, they could break here. Cameroon are looking to break at pace. Here's found the way. It is! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution in progress.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Cameroon nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Kimmich.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Now this could be a chance. Foot in.
There will be one
Pass is
minute
intercepted.
added time.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. So in the end, one goal did it.